I pull up, roll the windows down it. I pull up, roll the windows down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, you can't That's why I spend my life.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, y'all, let's get into this video, and I want to give a disclaimer. If you guys hear some pounding in the background, I'm sorry. My husband is putting together something for me. So the mic might pick up on it. He is in a different room, but I can still hear it, so y'all might can still hear it. And I hope it's not too annoying, but let's get into this video because I want to talk about Heavenly on Messy Mondays yet again because her and Carlos made this big, well, I'm not going to say her and Carlos, but she basically went live and made it seem like she was going to be going in a different direction. And I guess it's safe to say that people misunderstood her. Maybe she just meant over time she's going to be going in a different direction. And people took that as her wanting to quit Messy Mondays because of something that she had going on with Carlos. I talked about my thoughts and opinions of Heavenly and Carlos, and I am starting to feel like Heavenly and Carlos might be playing the fans and the audience based on the perception or the mere fact that people suspect that Carlos and Melody are not on good terms and he's a snake, and they really want answers, and they kind of want to peek through these conversations and see if they can dissect any information from them to put two and two together. And I think they kind of play off of that to keep people talking about the show and to keep clicks and views coming in on the show. And it's starting to feel like they kind of rage bait their audience in a sense, because in one breath we know that Carlos King isn't protective of Melody Cherie and the things that she got going on pertaining to Martell. We know that he isn't empathetic or sympathetic with her situation and has only, in our opinion, exploited her situation, not even helped her in her situation with Mel's baby mama, but in a lot of our opinion, given him the green light to continue his abuse toward her. And then you have Dr. Heavenly, who has seen this woman go through everything that she's gone through like everyone else, and in one breath she would be in complete defense of Melody Cherie, and then in another breath she would be shading her and being completely disrespectful toward her and her situation, and insinuating that she should stay in a relationship with her abuser. So when she goes on his platform and she always say, I'm a Scorpio, I really love Mel, I really resonate with her, but done some of the things that we've seen her do over the time period of Martell and Melody separating and divorcing, I don't know, it seems pretty questionable. And yes, I do agree people can change their mind, but I feel like this with Heavenly because she literally knew that Mel's baby mama had put out or tried to release a revenge tape against that woman, and she was still on social media saying that, oh, I don't know Melody Cherie, I only know Melody Hold, and saying that they should fix their relationship, which is so dangerous and disheartening and disingenuous, honestly. So sometimes I feel like they are saying things just to get outrage out of the fan base, and sometimes it works, but a lot of times I just think it's disheartening that they would even take this route. And I'm not even saying that they take this route, I'm just saying this is how I view some of the comments that they make pertaining to the Love Amir Chunksville and a cast. Dr. Heavenly said in her recent sit down on Messy Mondays with Carlos King that she felt like this was Melody Cherie's show, and Melody should take all the people off the show and replace all the people with new people because they don't like her. She also said that she feels like Mel don't like them, and I agree. I think that's clear as day. They don't like her, Mel don't like them. Dr. Heavenly also said that they clearly not Mel friend because they don't understand and how they could witness that man cheating on her but not take her side. And that's clear as day. That's what people have been trying to say this entire time. You still have thick tongue Letitia and her twisted titty ass husband sitting up on a platform talking about Martell and Mel's situation, and thick tongue basically insinuating that Melody was having conversations with other men within her marriage. And I think that's so trifling for her thick tongue ass to say, considering her twisted tongue titty husband has always disrespecting her. He literally laughed in your face on national television and said it was a mid-day's work surprise that another woman sent him an ass photo, and he had hearted it and said a mid-day's work surprise. He laughed at you, ho. He laughed at you, twisted tongue. So the fact that you sitting up here with your nose tooted up like you got the best husband in the world when he's completely and utterly disrespectful toward you. And truth be told, if he was to get another woman that was more secure within herself, that would hold him accountable, he would treat her better than you. I guarantee that. But you the type of twisted brain bitch that think that because you've been in a marriage for 22 something years, that your marriage holds weight over self-love, respect, value. And it really doesn't. He can literally divorce your ass as soon as your kids get up out of your apartment and go, not apartment, whatever you lived in, okay? He could divorce your ass and go and find somebody within a year, 2 years of y'all divorce and marry that woman and treat her a million times better than you. Because at the end of the day, I don't even think he loves you. I think it's convenient. So I'm enough of Letitia, because I would literally go in on her ass. Like, them women are so disgusting and deplorable. But I just want to make this video to show proof that people know what it is. They just don't care. I've always said this. Libido the mule, being as nasty and trifling as she is, if she was a real woman or really friends or really grateful with another woman that put her on a platform to be able to fucking make money off her dry ass libido ass storyline, then she would never utter out of her mouth that that side chick wasn't a side chick. That's the most stupidest, grossest thing to say. What the fuck do you mean don't call a side chick when the bitch is literally on the internet talking about he be licking her booty hole and going to kiss his wife? Like, what are we talking about? But when you're dealing with male identified hoes, what they try to do is weaponize their incompetence. They try to act as if they're really being neutral. And at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. It's no sense in being fucking neutral when people are dead ass wrong. That's how I know people are shitty fucking people. Why are you trying to be neutral when people are dead as wrong? Make it make sense. And obviously, there's levels to everything because you have to know the full stories. But when you pay attention to the story at whole, this man cheated on this woman for 5+ years and had a baby on her. She separated from him and moved into a hotel and never went back. In the midst of her being gone, he had already had another hoe pregnant. He had that hoe in their house. That hoe was on the internet talking about them and like she knew the situation. Hell, around that time, she was probably stealing Melody clothes because he wouldn't even give that woman her clothes back. She had to start all the way over. Even though she left that hoe to have her baby mama, she still stalked and harassed and taunted her on social media, and Mel's baby mama gave her the green light. Not only that, he tried to take her kids from her, full custody at that. He tried to take money from his baby, sugar mama, from her line. He also tried to get money from Mel and have Mel pay his court fees when he's the one that initiated court. On top of that, he tried to get that side bitch, to that armadillo pouch, nasty ass goblin mouth bitch, to release Revenge P or a revenge tape and say that it was another man, even though he knew that it was him. And even though she knew that it was Mel's baby mama, she still watched the tape and plotted with him and spoke about the tape and sent it to other people, watched it with her sister like a weird, twisted, nasty ass bitch. I'm just trying to understand all the women in the room with us right now. I'm just trying to understand, what other side is it to go to? When we pay attention to bitches like Dusty Dan, it's nothing in the world that can convince me that you are nothing more than a hating ass hoe. And at the end of the day, I don't care how much I don't like a bitch. I ain't never gonna be able to align myself with a man that'll do that to her. Because don't get it twisted, he would do that to y'all too. Are y'all crazy? He would expose the shit out of all of y'all. If he would do that to a woman he gave 4 children to and married, what do you think he would do to y'all? Y'all think y'all in the green light because he just y'all friend? People are so stupid. But Libido the mule, her twat is dry, and unfortunately, but fortunate for us and all the other good women in the world, she is stuck with that cancer hunching whore of hers and that Slorion armadillo pouched goblin throat back. Oh my gosh, I almost called her a bastard, but she also is suffering and she has to deal with the consequences of her actions. So does her broke ass baby daddy, Mel's baby mama, and twisted tongue, fat titty, twisted titty, Marceau. They all have to suffer with the consequences, but the thing is, they're going to act and keep up with this facade. They're going to act like everything is okay, everything is all good, they're not going through things, but realistically, their shit suck, and it's all because of the input output. The energy that they put in to the world toward this woman was so unnecessary and deplorable, and they're really just getting their return, and we're getting a chance to see it. And as far as Heavenly and Carlos King, I'm just trying to understand, it's not fucking rocket science. Like, I'm trying to understand why people with all these degrees are trying to make it, like, why don't y'all understand cause and effect? So get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so y'all are up to date each and every time that I upload.
I'm gonna say this, and this is what I always said again. Those people are not Melody's friends, and Melody is not their friends. They all in the same circle, but they don't like each other. Because there's no way in hell that if my husband stepped out and had a freaking baby, that these people wouldn't be down in this man at that time. Now, mind you, I'm saying years have passed. Like, the baby like 2 or 3 now, right? So maybe people forgive and say, hey, you know, he made a mistake. They moved on or whatever. Now they like, okay. But if during that time they weren't on Melody's side when all that went down, and maybe I'm missing something because I don't, as far as what I know, I feel like if you weren't on Melody's side and understood her pain and what she went through, then you just wasn't her freaking friend. That's what I think. I resonate more with Melody because I'm a Scorpio and I understand her. I see all the attitude she got. I see it and where it comes from. So she's never going to be feeling this group as long as they messing with Martell. That's my thought. And I ain't saying she wrong. Melody, I get my shit and leave Huntsville if I was you. I just leave. Fuck this. You know what I'm saying? The problem is this is her show, right? So you know what? Melody, I got something for you. Pick a whole new group, bitch, because these hoes is not for you. If this is your show, start ass this shit over. If we done with it, because these hoes is going to never be for you. Keep Sunny on your side. See, y'all and Sunny cool. This Melody show, so get rid of some people, get some new people. But bring in Marceau every time and again, because I like Marceau.
We like everybody, Dr. Heavenly.
As well. So I'm taking off. I'm taking time. I think I'm going to rebrand myself. Because I don't want to be a reality TV blogger. I don't want that. I mean, we've been doing it. I've been very successful doing it. And I think that I can see through the BS and I can pull it out and no. But that ain't what I want to do. So I'm going to stop doing that. And I'm going to change the pace. And I know it takes longer to build an audience of people that with some substance. But that's what I want to do. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm telling y'all, I'm rebranding my stuff. I love dentistry. I love it. I love making people smile. You know what I mean? That's why when I had Dr. Robert Drummond on with Crown Hair Institute, the Crown Hair Institute, y'all check it out. He's making people beautiful. And my whole thing is when I heard about it, you know what I'm saying? And but I do consider, but when my man, if he thinks enough of something to tell me something or tell me to stop doing something, I stop. Because if he said it, but Daddy, he's so free. He's so nonchalant. He loves what he does. I mean, I feel like if he was not a doctor, he wouldn't know what to do with himself. He loves the fact that, you know, people depend on him. I think that he loves the fact that.
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't replace.
It's not in the case of anybody.